Okay, so Booktube tells me, YouTube tells me that it is my anniversary, my channel anniversary. So cheers. Cheers to me. Cheers to my channel. Cheers to you for tuning in. Question 5 and 6 are combined. That's my intro to the video. Hi everyone, it's me, Jess. I'm here to do for the very first time, the Booktube anniversary birthday tag. So this tag was originally created by Average Joe Reads. So I will link the original tag in the description box below. And let's jump into those questions. The first question is, how many years have you been on Booktube? And I was going to... Okay. Let's try this again. How many years on Booktube are you celebrating? So I thought I was celebrating 1 year on Booktube. How time flies. But turns out I'm celebrating 2 years on Booktube. And that's a bit of a surprise, but not really. It's just because the years of the pandemic blended. Those 2 years of the pandemic just kind of blended into 2 for me. Rather than 1. So yeah, 2 years on Booktube. And I mean, I really didn't start, I filmed my first video at this time 2 years ago, but I really didn't start, I don't know if I could call this my official birthday. The official birthday is probably not really until March, I think. I think the videos that are on my channel, the first one is in March. So I'm just celebrating everything early. I'm just celebrating this early. I'm going to officially call October my birthday. Not my birthday, my YouTube birthday. I mean, my Booktube birthday. Question 2, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? That's a good question, because there have definitely been times where I have felt unmotivated. Not unmotivated to make videos, but it just is. Basically what keeps me motivated is my love of books. I know that's cheesy, that's super cheesy, but having this Booktube channel has made me collect a lot of books. That's the books you can see behind me, are almost all of them new additions to a library. And I just wasn't reading very much. I mean, I was reading at some points in my life, but not consistently. And I find that having this channel really forces me to make reading a priority. And my life is just so enriched through that activity. So that's one thing that keeps me motivated. And then the other thing that keeps me motivated, like sometimes I'll have a dip. And actually recently I had a dip. So sometimes I'll have a dip and then something will happen. Somebody will give a shout out to my channel that I'm not expecting. And then I'm so touched that I'm like, oh, maybe I should keep doing this. Despite the fact that I really don't have as my goal to grow my channel. So yeah, those are the things that keep me motivated to keep making videos. What are 3 of your favorite videos that you've made in the past year and why? That's a tricky question. In only the past year or in the 2 years? Okay, only in the past year. Let's take a look at what we've got here. I enjoy making reading vlogs. It's more work than a sit-down video, but it does take a little bit of the pressure off from a sit-down video because you're taking people through your day and what you're doing, and you never know how it's going to turn out. So I enjoy making reading vlogs and I enjoy filming them, and I like having them in my library because they are a way for me to look back on different times in my life. Like I just watched my reading vlog where we got the puppy for the first time, Granola, which was in January. It's called Smell You Later, a reading vlog. And I just was watching that, trying to figure out what my favorite videos were for the year. And I don't know, it's just so sweet to see the little puppy when he was little. Yes, I'm talking about you. So I guess that's one of three. I really like it when I'm doing a readathon and choosing my books for my readathon. As many of you know who've been around my channel for a little while, I do enjoy the gamification of reading. So I enjoyed the Booktube spin videos and picking those books. And I think my favorite TBR or my favorite readathon that I've done, and I'm really looking forward to it coming up this year, was the reindeer readathon. So I'll put a link to that one where I choose my reindeer readathon TBR. So I really enjoyed making that one. I do enjoy, I mean, I like doing a good book haul, I must say. Although I think I was going to film a book haul this week as well, because I have accumulated quite a few books in the last couple of months, but I am getting to a point where finances are a little tight, so I might put the brakes on the old book hauls. Like, and that's the video, that spring book haul that I did with ordering books from the Book Depository has my most views. I think it must be because Book Depository is in the title. I'm not sure. I still haven't figured out how the algorithms and all that stuff work. So, oh, and I really like the Last Chance Summer Reading Vlog too. Oh my gosh, that's 4. Okay, I will stop. I'm a little too enamored of my own content over here. But I do enjoy, I really, really enjoy making these videos. It's so much fun, despite me groaning about the amount of work, which is kind of silly. Because it's for me, it's out of pleasure that I make these videos. 3/4 videos. I'll link the videos that I'm talking about in the description box below. What have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? I'm just gonna say that I think I have the biggest struggle with filming review videos or wrap-up videos, not because I don't enjoy talking about the books that I've read. That's one of the main reasons. It's possible that I just am one of those kind of people who gets really excited about books, and then when I've read them, I'm not excited about them anymore, despite the fact that I do maintain a certain level of enthusiasm for books that I really like or that I think are really good. So there's that, but also I just am still trying to convince myself that anyone is interested in my opinion about these books, or that my opinion holds any particular weight. And I'm not sure about my audience. Like, my audience has been growing, and I guess I would put that question out to my audience, like, what kinds of videos do you prefer to watch? Like, when I'm watching videos, I much prefer to watch the book reviews than the TBRs, because I like hearing other people's opinions of books. So I'm kind of just not being very kind to myself, I think, or not giving myself enough credit. That's a struggle that I have. When I sit down to film a wrap video, I just feel a lot more anxiety. I like chatting, don't have any problem chatting in videos, and I don't have any problem doing the vlogs because I think they're more chatty. And then sometimes I do feel a little overwhelmed with the editing and just the technical aspects of making videos, like the lighting and stuff. I think if you've been around my channel for a while, you know I kind of complain about the camera that I don't fully understand how to use, or how to adjust the lighting and that sort of stuff. But I do think that I've gotten better at, or gotten more accustomed to, the thorniness of the tech. Question 5. Choose one moment from the past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. Oh, one moment. Oh, there's so many. The moments that I think are the most rewarding about being on Booktube are the moments when I'm engaging with people in the comments section. Everyone who comments on my videos is so kind and generous and thoughtful, and they make comments, you know, to initiate a conversation, and I think that's my favorite part. And also, I've just been fortunate enough to have a couple of people who pay attention to my videos who I really admire. When they engage with me, or if I, you know, engage with them, it feels like I'm making a new friend, and that's a really good feeling. So I think those are my favorite moments. Can I just name one moment? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. There's been like 3 or 4 moments like that where I don't know, just feel touched by the comments, especially if somebody writes a comment that's really complimentary. Like, I know I'm vain. Oh, the vanity. But like, if somebody writes a comment, yeah. So actually I should really shout out the people who have supported me and just said really, really just, I don't know, like really kind things about my content. For example, Reading This Life just gave me like a, I don't know, like a glowing kind of shout out. And Scott from Gunpowder Plot and Fiction also giving me a shout out. And the first person to really pay attention to my channel who I think might have sort of spurned other people paying attention to my channel was Rosie Cockshut. And I will link all of their channels down below because they're all just the kindest and the best. And I really feel fortunate that they even notice what I'm doing. So I think that's like, those are the moments, those moments of connection. And I ended up doing like a buddy read with Scott, and I'd be open to doing more buddy reads. I think that's really fun to do. I've tried to hop on a couple of different book clubs on Booktube, but there are just so many of them, and I have now 2 actual book clubs where we meet either over Zoom or no, they're both over Zoom. So I feel like I am okay, but I'd still be open to doing buddy reads if anyone wants to. And I should really do more shout outs and more reaching out to people. I think that's something in the coming year that I'm going to try to do more of, because I haven't been as good at that aspect of running the YouTube channel. Question 6. Oh, shout out a huge supporter of your channel. Oh, I got to question 6 beforehand. Question 5 and 6 are kind of combined, yeah. 7. What's the best book you've read in this past year? Wait a minute, we're not up to best books yet, are we? Are we up to best books? I haven't filmed like a best so far this year. There's no doubt. Like, I've just read some seriously good books this year. I've got Crime and Punishment. How am I supposed to compare books with Crime and Punishment? I don't have a copy of it because I borrowed a copy of it, but Kindred, and I also don't have a copy of Perfume. I mean, these are books that I just feel like they could be like your favorite books of all time, and I've read them this year. So those are 3 books that I don't even know. I don't think they can, I think they have to be excluded. Oh, why do we have to do these favorites? It's so difficult. Okay, My Policeman, up there. I should do a best books so far of 2022. I've read a lot of really good books this year, actually. Open Water. Oh God, I love that book. I guess if I have to say one like best book that I've read this year, it's a toss up between Kindred and My Policeman so far. Ah! Okay, I know that question is just put there to drive people crazy. That question makes my brain hurt. Question number 8, where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? Okay, so basically I just hope I'm still filming videos in the next year. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride this year, and my goal was just to stick with it. And I know that that sounds negative, and I don't mean for it to sound negative, but I think if I can just stick with it, because I'm going to be ramping up in 2023. I'm going back to work full time. I'm ramping up my schedule. I've got a lot of responsibilities. So I just hope I can keep filming. I hope it doesn't fall off. That's really my goal. And I don't have like subscriber goals per se. Maybe I should be more concerned about subscribers, and it's not to say like I'm too cool to be worried about it, because I know that there are people out there that really want to grow their channel, and I really admire that ambition. I just don't have it. I wish I was more ambitious. Maybe that's why I don't have, people are like, why does she have so few subscribers? Like the people who shouted out to me are like, why does she have so few subscribers? And then maybe that's why, because I'm not really actively pursuing it. I'm not sure. So then number 9 is tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. I wish I had been on Booktube in such a way that I'm paying close enough attention to people to know that their birthdays are coming up, and the connections that I've made with people, that just hasn't come up. I should look at their channels and just see real quick. Oh, I think her birthday might be coming up because it says 11 months ago. Okay, so I'm gonna tag Reading This Life because I think it's possible an anniversary is coming up. I think also it's possible that Gunpowder Fiction and Plot has a birthday coming up too, an anniversary coming up too. So I'm gonna tag you. Scott. It's exactly 1 year ago. So Rosie also needs to do her anniversary book tag. Okay, so all 3 of the people who've given me shout outs, consider yourself tagged. And then also if there's anyone out there who's a new subscriber who I just haven't caught up with yet, and you have a channel and it's your first year on Booktube and you're a new booktuber, then yeah, do this tag. It's super fun. Anyway, that's it for now. I might do a reading vlog because the fall colors are coming up. That might be the next thing I do, but I know I also need to do a wrap up. Here's the thing. September was a bit of a weak reading month for me, so I would only be able to wrap 4 or 5 books. But I guess I could still do my wrap up. So I'll probably do a wrap up and I'll probably do a reading vlog. I might do book hauls, so stay tuned for all the good stuff. And thanks so much for watching. And thanks for being part of the community for my channel. I always feel a bit awkward saying that sort of stuff, but of course it means a lot to me when you comment and when you stop by. Say hi. Bye for now. Perfect. 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 No, the dog is barking. It's 8:15. My poor neighbors. 8:15 maybe is okay for barking. Some other dog is barking and making him bark, so it's not all on us. Oh my god, I think the dog is like eating my chair. Why are you eating my chair? Oh, he's eating my sneaker. He's not eating the chair, he's eating the sneaker. Phew. Isn't that strange? Like you're relieved when the dog is eating your sneaker and not eating your chair.